In 1975, the Equal Opportunities Act had gone through, and the Air Force, Army, Navy had women, but the fire service were never going to have women. In their words, they said they were not going to have fire stations turned into beds of sin, that they weren't having menstrual cycles on fire stations, and they didn't want women fainting at motor accidents. One night in the control room, I thought I'd rather be out there where the action is, I'd rather be driving engines where I'm not being stuck in a room all day. I knew they wouldn't accept my pre-entry test results, so I ended up doing a fire engineering degree, and that would qualify me right up as the highest qualified recruit. So they couldn't turn me down. And so I did this engineering degree, and they did turn me down on height. I was an inch too short. So it took me a year to sort out the other 100 firemen in New Zealand that were only 5'2", 5'3". They had come in through the back door being chief's sons, deputy's sons, etc. And so my application went away, and another letter came back saying that my left eye was slightly weaker than my right. I had stigmatism, so 3 optometrists and a top eye surgeon later, and a retest at the fire brigade optician, and the Fire Service Commission still wouldn't accept those eyesight reports. Don't forget, in those days, very chauvinistic, there were no female firefighters in the Commonwealth. It made me dig my heels in, because I was right, there was nothing wrong with my height. There were lots of firemen lesser height than I, nothing wrong with my eyes at all. I still don't wear glasses to this day. And that's why I fought. I was on this treadmill and I knew I was right, and I'd eventually win. So then I went to the Human Rights Commission, who took up my case. 3 years later, I was accepted onto the 1981 recruits course. Once I was accepted as a firefighter, other women also came in very gradually up until the year 2000, and then the floodgates opened much more, and now we have over 100 women in the fire service. I do think we bring another element in. We do a lot of motor vehicle cutouts. We're very settling to the patients. Also, we can get into spaces men can't. Men might be physically bigger, but I can get into underfloor, which we often did, up into ducts, up into the ceiling. So there's advantages both ways. I did it for myself. It just happened to be that I've opened the door for other women. I didn't mean to. It was a job I wanted to do. I wasn't thinking whether I was a male or female when I did it, because I knew I was in the right, the fire service were wrong, and I fought for it and won. So just be determined and stick with your the guts. Yeah.